there in the Hacienda, and there's a very famous story about one of the most famous silent movie stars of all time, a cowboy named Tom Mix, who reportedly rode his horse up the steps inside the hotel, and apparently horses like to go upstairs but not downstairs, and there's a tale about getting into that Otis elevator and somehow managing to bring that horse down. So those are the kind of stories that you get as you visit some of these great spots in Prescott. I mean, it's a fantastic place to spend some time. Let me bring in Darlene Wilson, who is going to maybe, depending on who you are at home, encourage you to come right up or encourage you to stay away from Prescott altogether because you have some scary stories. Darlene, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about your business.
I do the haunted tours. I start my tours at the Hotel Vendome. They are a walking tour. They last about 2 hours. And I encourage people to bring their cameras because we've had some interesting things show up on the cameras.
So how many places here in Prescott are haunted?
Well, several. Quite a few, actually. More than people really think. But the Hacienda, of course, and the Vendome and the Palace Saloon. But when we do the walking tours, there's, several buildings around town that have ghost stories and ghosts still visit.
So would you say these are cowboys, who are these spirits that choose to linger in Prescott? We know upon visiting that we want to stay a long time, so I guess you can't blame a ghost for wanting to stay.
That's true. There is a cowboy that haunts the Vendome and a cat. The cat's name is Noble, and the cat came down to visit me one night whenever I was there, brushed up against my leg and meowed. Yeah.
So what's your response to that? Does it give you the heebie-jeebies, or you're excited, you're ready to document it?
No, I think it's very exciting, because they're comfortable with me, so that makes it even better. And then you've got Faith at the Hacienda, and so she's been down to visit us.
Oh, you know Faith.
You know, everybody knows.
Right?
So these are, do you get, I guess, the haunting before you find out more about the individual that you perhaps think it is?
Well, I've had several paranormal groups that have come here, and whenever they're here, we always get some kind of sighting, and they've had some interesting things happen on my tour when they're there.
What's the scariest thing?
Whenever they tap me on the shoulder, and that was at the Hacienda. He was a miner that died in the fire of the hotel it was in.
Well, Darlene, thank you so much for, we found out about Darlene. She sent us a message on Facebook after we started saying we were coming on a road trip. So that's kind of the great things, the great way we're able to connect with people too. So we want to thank you so much for watching Good Morning Arizona, for sharing with us.
Thank you for having me. It was great.
More from Prescott, Arizona coming up. Our first field trip.
Oh, let's do it.